Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton. Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers. Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. The world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. Jamie's Roast Beef, also in Peabody. Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen, Seabrook, New Hampshire. And CNS Pizza in Pepperell. Andy, how are ya?
I'm good. I'm pretty good. The weather around here is kind of nice.
Is it now?
I wore shorts today.
Is it now? Because it's fucking gorgeous down here, by the way.
We had ourselves a low 70s. Mild breeze, sunny day after it rained and was cold.
Oh, okay.
It stopped being rainy and cold this morning, and then it became a nice little day in Somerville where I was all day.
All right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Would you like to begin the show announcing something about you personally?
Me personally.
Personal achievement, if you will?
What? Why the fuck not? So last week we talked about how the movie I was in, Writer's Block, was coming out on Sunday, April 20th, 4/20, if you will. And it did. And now it's available on SCREAMBOX for everyone to enjoy. It is in the 7th episode of the 13th season of Bloody Bites on SCREAMBOX. And if you go to either my Instagram story or my Facebook page, you can find a free 30-day subscription trial. So you can stream repeatedly Wicked Bites. Writer's Block. Right? See how it's just a reflex? When I'm just promoting shit, it just goes right back to that shit. No, you can stream Writer's Block repeatedly 4,500 times for 30 fucking days because it's 8 minutes long.
So you told me I could watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
I downloaded the app of SCREAMBOX.
Mm-hmm.
I started my free trial.
Yeah.
I found the 13th episode of the 8th season in the fucking
seventh episode, 13th season.
Okay, 7th episode, and I went to that episode and I didn't click it. It was called something else, and I said, "Why can't I see this? I want to watch this."
Right. And then I sent you a screenshot that it's actually the name of the episode, because there's 3 shorts in one episode. So the name of the episode is Full Moon Glory Hole Fried Berry Writer's Block.
Okay, see, now on my TV service, it just says Full Moon Glory Hole, which is a fine short film about a glory hole.
Yeah.
And a werewolf. In a penis Lorena Bobbitt style removal.
It was a lot better than Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, she
was hotter, and that dick rip was pretty fucking good.
It was like watching someone pull taffy at Salem Willows, but penis.
But it was a penis on a dickhead.
see, my wife's big into horror, and I'm about horror.
Sure.
So we just said, fuck it. I'm not gonna. I was watching the episode. It's 30-something minutes long, the whole thing.
21, yeah.
Yeah, so bang, the middle thing was terrible. I would suggest skipping it.
Yep.
And then my boy Mike's little acting
Writer's Block.
No, but not what's the word? Being the feature star type thing.
I was the lead
debut. Would you call that your lead debut?
Not
counting like plays and porn.
Yeah. That's as close as I would come to being a lead debut.
Yeah, I mean you were 2 of the 3 characters.
I was 2 out of 3 characters. Yeah.
I don't like you as the warden at all.
Okay.
I don't like your beard and your Fu Manchu, and I don't like your eye patch. But
you didn't like the fucking the handlebar mustache, brother.
You require a beard.
Okay.
But as the inmate,
I was going for cunty Southern warden.
Oh no, you wear cunty all right. Just you as a person need a beard.
Okay.
You look a lot better with a beard, but. So I mean, there's no spoilers, obviously, because it is what it is. It's a movie,
right?
about a man with writer's block, and it's called Writer's Block. So I guess that they don't give you, because it's a short, they don't give you a ton of story, but it's basically you're trying to write and be inspired to write something great.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you do that is by hurting yourself.
Correct.
And goddamn, do you do some damage.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, you definitely did some damage. And I like the feedback you'd be getting from the ward. I did enjoy that when, when you did a good job. You give you a little pet in the head. And the fresh weapon. Hey, try this.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a straight razor, dickhead.
Yeah, the straight. Here you go. Just chop your fucking dick off, all right, dummy. No, I did watch it. I did enjoy it. I recommend anybody listening to go to the SCREAMBOX, download it, get the free shit, figure it out, and stream it because it's good.
Thank you.
And it's a jumping off point for the director, from Mike, and maybe they get themselves some more work out of this.
Steven has been doing fantastic. He has his second short film, Katie's Skin. It's on the festival circuit now, and his third one is going to be coming out next year, and we're looking to ramp up to a feature following that.
Very cool.
Yeah, so he's moving this train more. He's up so much more than I am.
He's up and coming.
Yeah, well, he's the one looking for the work.
Of course,
I'm down here like, just let me know when you need the big Neanderthal.
And also, this is his career right now. It's what he's doing.
100%.
You and I have other jobs and endeavors we take our time to pay the bills with.
100%.
He's a filmmaker.
100%. And
so that's the.
I said it a few weeks ago when we were talking about this. It would not surprise me if Steven was one of those directors you start to hear about in the next 5 years.
That's very cool. So
whether it's in the horror genre or even bigger than that, he's going to be a director you're going to hear about in the next 5 years.
And hopefully you can ride them coattails a little longer.
Look, I'm here for support, babe.
Listen, you did a good job as this writer / warden. The third guy in the movie was in it for about 13 seconds.
I scared the
delivering
shit
you a.
That was one of the funniest parts about the shoot was Jimmy, who played the ward, the guard. I had met him for about 5 minutes total, and I was getting shit glued onto me. So it was kind of how you doing? And Steven told me after the fact he kind of kept us separate for that natural reaction. And when he entered that room and I was just kind of doing the hulky fucking all that shit,
King Kong type shit.
It was real. It was fucking real. Like those chains I had on my wrist were literally like 20 pounds, and I fucking flung them into his chest and ripped that fucking thing out. I burnt my hair in that scene. The cigarette ash actually burnt my hair, kind of Michael Jackson-esque in that scene. But it was fun. It was a fun fucking shoot. It was a fun fucking movie. I hope everybody enjoys it. It's on SCREAMBOX right now. And yeah, go to my socials and get the free 30 days for yourself.
I'm not sure at what range you have, but you played a really good psycho.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You have a future in being a psycho.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Psycho Michael, like a Garbageville kid.
You've bought two of my movies, which I appreciate you. Both kind of in the same genre. I was hammering. I was hammering an iron mask onto a woman's face before we burned her alive on the first one. So not a big stretch, but everybody needs to fill a role.
That's right. Again, congrats, good job.
Thank you.
Been a long time coming. I wish I could have gone to some of the showings, but
thank you.
They were not close or convenient.
No, they weren't.
If they were one of the two or both, I'd be in. But
yeah, I mean, there was we did it once at Beowulf.
Yep.
I remember it was a timing thing for you, and then the other one was like way out past Worcester and shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to Worcester. Go see Toll Booth Willie.
Well, that one,
25, please.
That one was fun because a fucking fire alarm went off literally 2 minutes after our movie finished. So all the shorts playing went through. They got to ours, played. The last one, who literally sponsored the festival, started, and 2 minutes in, a fire alarm goes off. Everybody evacuates, and at that point, everyone just kind of left.
Sorry, losers, you don't get to have a movie.
Sorry. So what are we going to jump into?
I have something to get off my chest.
All right. I'm refreshing the rundown list, so you can just kind of jump into, I believe it was Telephone Tough Guys.
Yeah, we can call it what you want. Well, internet hardos,
sure.
Just douchebags.
Douchebags.
As you know, I'm an online dickhead. I'm a prick. I'm a bit of a troll. I cause trouble.
It's kind of your gimmick.
I pretend to be retarded on market basket pages for grins.
That's hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. What I don't do, for the most part, is go into someone's posts and make fun of them aggressively.
What do you mean by that?
I don't just randomly, unless it's provoked. I generally am not a bully.
Okay.
Ish. I have been in the past,
Okay.
but it's not my gimmick. Unless you have huge tits and you made fun of me being fat last time, and I said, I'm going to remember this.
When you say you don't go into people's posts, you mean you don't stray like so? Okay, for example, we're talking about the beef group, obviously.
This is personal posts.
So, but what I'm saying is you don't stray. Like if someone makes a comment on a beef review, it's not like you hit favorite on that person, then stray off to their personal comments, and when they make some fucking personal post, you're like, yeah, you know what, douchebag, that type of thing is what I'm asking.
Yes. Yeah. So what will happen? I'll give you an example. So I'll make a post on Instagram or Facebook, not in the beef group. Regular personal Facebook, Instagram, either a review or a video.
Sure. And
I'll start catching heat, and I'll catch these jokes that are terrible. First of all, and second of all, they're personal and they're mean in nature toward me. And I have thick skin. I can take it. But I'm also not going to be victimized by these people, whoever decides that they want to.
I won't be a victim.
I'm not going to accept it. I don't enjoy the insults. We've talked about this. Sometimes the true ones, because, I am heavy. I am fat. I got a big fucking dome.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't noticed.
When did this start?
Sometimes they land and they sting a bit.
Sure. We've all been we've all been asked to join the fucking weight loss challenge.
Yes.
Most of those are spawned by these douchebags.
So what I do is I hit as hard as I can with one single blow. Because here's the thing. There's one of me. There's many of them.
Sure.
This is going to come across douchey, I'm famous, fuck you, but I'm going to say it. You're one person in thousands.
Was that guy in Chronicle?
Are taking a shot at me. It's every day. It's all day. I can't spend more than 10 seconds deciding how bad I want to hurt you. Mm-hmm. I can't spar with you. I can't jab back. You come at me. I'm going to come back at you with the fury of all that I have for those 10 seconds. If I know anything about you,
you're juiced up Ivan Drago throwing a punch.
Yes, I am going to hit you with all I have and then move the fuck on because I don't have time to coddle you and cup your balls.
The commenters typing, this was supposed to be an exhibition.
Literally, I got the other day. I got, Jesus Christ, you're fucking mean. I'm mean. You came to a post of mine, made fun of me, and then didn't like that I punched back. I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
This is my.
And you knew that going into it, by the way.
Yes, I made a name for myself by being a fucking cunt,
right,
and wrecking your life. I've had multiple death threats. I've had people stalk me. Men. Not women. Men. Threatened to come to places I'm at to fight me.
Quote unquote men.
Yeah, many times. This isn't one, two. This is dozens of people who have.
Most of them would be better defined as theys.
Yes. And it's like, I'm going to fucking wreck your life.
Yeah.
As fast as I can and as mean as I can so I can move the fuck on to the next person that I don't care about. The next you. The next one of you people who wants to say something stupid.
Oh, binos. What is
I like it. I get it. It's just So like the other day, I'm like, wow, I caught like 7 fucking mean jokes. One person, a woman,
Yeah.
called me ugly, like half-assed ugly in a comment. Just basically, oh, thank God your kid looks like your wife. Good one, dummy. You suck.
Sure.
2 days later, a similar comment, a little more aggression towards
Same person.
Towards what my face looks like.
Okay.
Because I am a nice person, I actually like this person a lot who said these things. I said, that's the second time you've done this in the past 3 days.
You know what? We just congratulated Danielle on her morning show on ZLX. Jesus Christ.
She's not this mean. She's fine. She throws the occasional jab and they're funny. It's not even if you're funny, I'm in, but just don't expect me to like play. Yeah. So this person, I wrote, that was number 2. Number 3 means I respond.
That's 2.
Yeah, that's 2 thus far.
We got a 2 for 2 going.
Yeah, that's Utah. Give me 2, and
the
all
next
of a sudden,
one, Joe Hallenbeck is breaking your nose into your brain.
All of a sudden, silence.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a fucking bag of arrows. I'm better at this than you.
Right.
There's a solid chance I'm gonna fucking own you and put you into tears.
He's made this his personality. Do you think he's not equipped?
Yeah, this is what's the word? It's we're in like a verbal. No, what's the fucking? It's we're in a war and you're unarmed. Like you're not bringing the same weapons I'm bringing. I'm an intellectual. I got it.
We've both seen Silicon Valley.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You've brought piss to a shit fight, you little fucking cunt.
Yes, that's another way of saying it. It's just funny, like it's just funny that these little fucking bitches. I have another word for them. We can't say it yet. We're getting there. These fucking little bitches just want to fucking just come at me and then go, "Oh, you're fucking such a dick." No, you stepped into the ring. You're gonna get hit, and if you don't want to get hit, stay outside. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone.
If you are not equipped to step up to the fucking challenge, don't do it. It's as simple as that.
I'm doing a roast coming up for my Auntie Peg.
I'm going to be there, actually.
Auntie Peg.
I'm so happy I'm going to be there, actually.
Yeah. Auntie Peg has terminal cancer.
Yeah.
She wants to be roasted. I'm going to murder my aunt that night because that's what she fucking wants.
Yep.
I'm going to kill her. She's going to laugh so hard her lung will explode and she'll die on sight. Because I am that fucking guy and I don't care. And you know what? My other aunts are catching shrapnel. And my retarded cousins, they're catching heat.
Right.
Everyone's getting killed that night.
My retarded cousins.
I got a couple of them. They know who they are.
Well, we all know it nicked you.
Well, actually, that's going to be one of my openers. Like, where the fuck did I come from? I look like you people, but you're all fucking midgets.
It's
like,
hilarious that you're going to roast yourself before roasting them.
Yeah, that's how you do it, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking retarded. You can't touch me.
I'm retarded, but I'm the smartest one of you fucking idiots. I'm the tallest, I'm the best looking, the smartest. And I look like this, and I'm this stupid. That's how fucking dumb you people are. Jesus. Anyways, don't just stay out of the ring. Just don't step in unless you want it. Unless you want the smoke.
Also, settle the fuck down. Calm down.
Yeah.
It's fucking internet.
Yeah. Well, they want to come at me, though.
It's fucking internet. Calm down.
They actually want to come to my house sometimes, though.
I know they do. It's so weird.
Come to my house.
It's so fucking weird.
They've posted my address. Sidebar. I got another one for this real quick sidebar. There's a man running for office in Danvers, and I'm going to probably clip this as a reel because he's a fucking cunt.
All right.
His name is Gardner S. Trask III, which is the worst name that's ever existed.
We've talked about him before.
Yes, we have.
That is a name you don't soon forget. Jeff Johnson, the name you know.
So he is now running for town selectman, and I'm going to campaign against him, even though I'm not running. I'm going to go on a fucking tirade in the town because this motherfucker, this absolute cunt, I had the audacity to ask a question in my local town group about plowing and who I talked to about the fucking shit plow job I got this winter.
Right.
Not just a typical Karen. Like, who do I talk to? Can someone tell me where to reach out? City Hall's closed. My street's not plowed. Whatever.
Right.
This guy came at me crooked. found my real name, found my real address, and posted it. He's running for town office, and he fucking posted my address because I dared ask a question. Well, Andrew,
sounds
living
like
at so-and-so
somebody
street,
wants to go to war.
literally did Google Earth and posted my house.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's super weird.
So anyways, fuck him. Fuck everybody. Let's start the show.
Are you actually going to try to run?
No, it's too late. I'm just going to.
Or are you just going to combatively make him lose?
I don't care if he wins or loses. I'm going to embarrass him.
Win or lose, I'm fucking murdering this guy.
Win or lose, I'm going to win. I don't give a. He's going to win. He's a towny cunt that sings karaoke and just wears bow ties. He's just the worst person in the history of people. He's definitely probably a pedophile.
I mean, I've heard things
from a long line of Trasks.
He comes from a long line of pedophiles, allegedly.
Allegedly, we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know, but some people do.
The victims.
Yeah.
If they're alleged victims, if there are victims, they certainly know.
Yeah, he definitely fingered a ball sack or two in his life.
Can you finger a ball sack?
You can do whatever you want to a ball sack if it's young enough.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No,
all righty then.
Okay.
So I saw a post that you made earlier in the week, or maybe it was yesterday morning. So you forgot to participate in the marathon again.
Yeah, 46 years and counting.
Son of a bitch! What happened? Sorry, did you wake up late?
No, I'm fat. So I didn't sign up again.
All right.
Can you imagine?
Do we give a shit anymore?
Here's the
thing about the actual race. For the last 46 years? 46 years, a Kenyan has won both man and women's fucking race. This is just another reason for Boston to start drinking at 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Listen, hold on. A couple Somalians have won. So, you got that.
This is like that meme from The Office where fucking what's her name? The secretary is holding up two pictures and it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
Pam.
Now hold on. And in our
show me the difference. These are the same pictures. In
our lifetime, a woman who was not of these
pirates,
who was not of this descent, this heritage,
mm-hmm.
by the name of Uda Pippig,
mm-hmm.
shit her pants and had her period down her leg and won the Boston Marathon while simultaneously gushing blood and shit out of her body.
I mean, that sounds fun if it's caught on live television.
It was.
That's
I watched it live.
When was that?
Probably the late 80s.
Late 90s. Late 80s. When has it happened recently? What's with you fucking women? Shit your pants running over the fucking finish line. Make a statement.
The Kenyans run a marathon for water every day. That's where the water is. It's 26.2 miles away from anywhere in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
There's a comedian that's got a funny joke about that. He said, all these people, they go 20 miles a day to where the water is. Just move where the fucking water is. Why do you have to live 20 miles from the fucking water with these stupid fucking buckets in your head?
Yeah, they don't have to do that.
No.
They can move. But yeah, do we really give a shit? Like, I worked in radio for so many years, and every goddamn station did the marathon fucking the finish line broadcast and all that stuff, and I'm just like, y'all just want to fucking drink at 8 a.m. That's plain and simple. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong, but
tell me when I'm telling lies. Like, that's all you want to do is actually drink at 8 o'clock in the morning.
There's one other aspect, and that's if you know someone who's running, you want to see him fail.
Yeah, if you know someone that's running, you're sitting there hammered a long time before they finish.
But even if you're not in town, you watch it on your phone, and you're like, a couple of years ago, my cousin ran, in quotes.
Ran.
And I knew he was going to do really poorly, and they stopped counting. And they had left the finish line. There was no more clock when he crossed. It was like 12 hours.
Right.
You didn't run the marathon. You walked for a while, sir.
Right.
So I did keep track of him, watching him fail. I like the tradition of Marathon Monday in Boston with the Red Sox game, the marathon, the day drinking. Because I used to do it.
Now here's the thing. Didn't the Red Sox start their season before Marathon Monday? Because I always thought the home openers started on Marathon Monday.
No.
That wasn't a tradition. That was just me making it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
It has happened.
Okay. I know it has happened. That's probably where my brain clicked because I don't pay attention to either one. I probably started on that 1 year, and I'm like, oh, that's a clever tradition.
I used to have my own tradition. When I was 18, I started it. And me and my buddy, we went to the Marathon Monday, and we snuck beers in. And he worked at the Epicurean shop at the Century House.
Snuck beers into where?
Just listen.
The city?
Boston. Boston, yeah. So the Epicurean shop.
Carried beers into a city.
You know the Epicurean shop in next to the Century House?
I don't know what that word means.
Okay. The little meat market next to the Century House on 114.
Epicurean.
They have a little Epicurean, yes. They have this little you can buy the meats, the marinated meats, the pre-made meals, the stuff the Century House sells. It's a great little place. I love it.
All right.
He worked there, he ran it. His family owned the Century House. And the first year we did it, he went to try and smuggle beers out of there because they have a small beer cooler. And all he could get was warm Rolling Rock from out back because he didn't succeed.
Jesus.
Yeah, so we put warm Rolling Rock into a backpack and brought it into Boston.
All right.
And drank 3 each behind the old World's Gym, which is now probably condos.
Yeah.
In that first year, and then we ended up meeting up with some old dudes who were back there smoking some fucking dirt weed. And we smoked dirt weed and drank warm Rolling Rocks behind the World's Gym the first year. And we thought it was funny, so we tried to recreate that every year, even into our 20s. Warm Rolling Rock.
And dirt weed?
Seeking out dirt weed from old dudes.
Seeking it out.
No, we didn't bring it. It happened only a couple of times.
Okay.
So we had a blast, and then I turned like 23 and couldn't get the day off anymore, so I just stopped going.
Right.
But memories-wise, it was one of my favorite days of the year. We'd crash parties. I was handing Bud Lights to runners, and we got yelled up by cops. It was just a fun day. But yeah, now I went to work. I didn't care who won. I didn't watch any of it. I didn't do anything. It happened. I was near it. I was 20 miles away.
You know where it's at for me right now? I saw the winners come across during the Pat McAfee show.
Watching a national show about
I mean, that's where it was. They were like, oh, Boston Marathon finished. A couple Kenyans won. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so John Cena.
So I knew a few people who ran it this year, which is one of the old Beef Group MVB's top contributors who got off the beefs and got on the fucking running game.
Sure.
Finished it fast. I mean, under 4 hours.
Recently?
Right. This year, he finished it this year.
Shit.
Ryan Penny crushed it. He's going to do London next.
Why doesn't he have a beef logo on?
He doesn't affiliate himself with us anymore.
Well, he should.
Oh, yeah, of course he should, but people are embarrassed. He one time laid down... You have
your logo everywhere. Why isn't it on someone crossing that finish line?
He one time laid down for a 40th birthday party, naked, covered in small roast beef sliders, like a sushi fucking thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so that video was...
But he can't wear a beef logo across the finish line?
He left the group in disgust with himself and deleted every post he ever made.
Oh, settle down.
He was a legend. He grew up. Ugh. Did you?
Ugh.
But anyways, marathon doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck anymore.
It really doesn't.
I would have liked if I could get the day off and I was in there, I'd have a blast. I know it'd be a great day. But
yeah,
I don't.
Well, what is it? It's usually on Patriots Day. That was the movie,
it's
right?
Always on Patriots Day. If I had
always
Red
on
Sox
Patriots
tickets,
Day? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't called Patriots Day, but it was Marathon Monday, and then those handsome Chechens decided to fucking blow up Boston, and now it's Patriots Day.
And then Mark Wahlberg saved the day with a movie, and now it's Patriots.
He was everybody in the movie.
He was literally everybody.
I gotta tell you though, for as far as live TV viewing, the Anchorman 2 plot with the live TV, just the OJ thing type thing, follow. Yeah. The night of the catching of the Zarnaev kid in the boat is probably the single greatest night of live viewing to TV I've ever seen in my life. I
was at ZLX. We had been locked down all day. We weren't allowed to leave.
Where was the studio?
Brighton, Leo Birmingham.
Okay. Literally in Boston.
Yeah, literally, and between Boston and Watertown where they found him. And
hold on, so that's where AAF was.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So AAF studio that you went to took over where ZLX was.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I lived in Brighton, which was just past where they found the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't leave. But fuck it. I'm on the radio and I have a police scanner and I'm tweeting the whole time until my boss fucking sends me a text message. Hey, so we just got a call from the state police. Stop fucking tweeting. I'm like, really?
Well, yeah, I mean,
it wasn't just me. It was every radio person that was following a police scanner was like, oh, they're over here. Oh, they're over here. Oh, they're over here. Like we thought we were helping.
Yeah, you weren't. You were doing the opposite.
No, we were doing the opposite.
Helping the Chechen, the handsome Chechen.
We also, because of where our studio was, like the state police had set up their shit at the Watertown Mall, which when we walked out, we literally could walk out onto the roof and see it. That's how close all this shit was happening. And yeah, it was an interesting couple days.
Yeah, no, but I just really, I mean, sitting at home on my couch, it's perfectly safe watching either CNN or one of the news channels.
Yeah.
And just watching everything unfold. Like, and then like basically watching them kill him, or not kill him, but shoot him. Like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah. They mowed down one brother.
Yeah.
And then fucking pulled the other one out of a boat in some asshole's backyard in Watertown.
The Zarnaevs.
It was fucking wild.
They're not on my list. I don't like them as murderers.
No, they're not mine either. Fuck them.
I dislike them a lot. I'm not a big. I like intimate killers.
Sure.
If you're gonna do some damage, do it. Come on, do it like a man, face to face.
I have one that might qualify as similar, but it's for a different reason. But no, they're
Timothy McVeigh.
Yeah, you got it, didn't you?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
He also made my list. He's a legend. He's a high quality killer. Yeah. We'll get there.
All
right. So fuck the marathon. We don't care.
Yeah, we're good. Do Gary.
The Gary Girolamo
early, but before we get to creeps, let's do fucking the main creep of all, Gary Girolamo.
Oh yeah, we're talking about creeps next, and Gary, who's not allowed near schools. The Gary Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage, he puts the cunt in Cross Country, is offering rate quotes for days. And they're free.
Country,
and they're free. You call him up, you throw him your social, he steals your identity, and then he gives you a rate quote. Life is good. You fill out the form, because like Mike, around here, like in Florida, you don't have real estate season.
Right.
It's always real estate season down there.
Right.
It is real estate season right now. The trees aren't bare anymore. There's actual little buds. You know those little green buds that come up before the leaves come?
It's called the green buds, sir.
We got the green buds, sir, and we're getting flowers. We're getting things that are popping up from the ground. The grass is almost green again. So the for sale signs are popping up. And what you got to do, because you're going to want to buy a house, because they're not making. Oh, that's very nice.
You like that?
He's so cute and little.
Fucking adorable.
Just a little fucking spinner.
He's a little spinner.
Little spinner, Gary. Just a little spinner. Put him on top of you and spin around.
Little spinner.
He's so little. So you get a rate quote from Gary. You roll into that fucking open house. Big dick energy, because you got that pre-approval and rate quote. You're ready to drop a fucking above asking fucking offer. Waive the fucking inspection fee. Fuck it, right? Figure it out and drop a huge cock, aka that pre-approval, on the table and said, 10 grand over asking. When are we closing? Done.
Right.
And you guys got to talk to Gary at Buy and Refi.
Buyandrefywithgary.com is the website, and on the gram at Buy and Refi. Get that fucking rate quote from Gary.
Yeah, I can't wait to read the read pretty soon. We have a Star of David lover in the comments waiting for that Juchu read.
Oh, well, everybody's waiting for that Juchu read. But we also have Ben Franklin Print Company.
Oh, yeah, we know him.
177 North Main Street in Middleton. BenFranklinPrintCo.com. Girolamo.com is the website. You can get your quote on whatever you need printed, wrapped, or even sold. Joe can put together your e-commerce store. If you're a business that wants to sell shirts, wants to sell any kind of merch, fucking koozies. Koozies, kid.
Oh, koozies, kid.
Fucking koozies, kid. Joe can put that together for you. He can also wrap your vehicles. He can banner your fucking windows. He can refurnish your tables in Logo Supreme. He'll wrap your coffin.
Can I give
you die, he wraps it.
Can I give a little plug for our friend Joe about something I know he's doing tomorrow?
Oh, please.
I get hit up yesterday quick sidebar, Rockport Brewing, Ray Pickup, who's owned Rockport Brewing for years.
Sure.
He's opening a tap room. Finally, he's been trying to do this for years. The guy's an idea man, and things weren't working out, but finally he has a fucking tap room. I've been there. It's phenomenal. It's in Rockport. He's opening this week, soft opening Wednesday for family and Thursday, fucking full bore. Anyways, he had someone lined up to do some window wrapping because he's got a pizza situation and it's a big, huge bay window, not bay, but like a plate glass big window facing the street. And, it's a little in private, like the world can see this guy making pizza and they want to highlight it, but not like, it's not a porn.
Okay.
Not jerking off to it or anything. So we wanted to have the windows wrapped and tinted and blah, blah, blah.
But why not?
He had a guy. I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Why not jerk off to it?
He had a guy. His cook's not hot at all. It's not my type.
The guy's fucking spinning pizzas and just looking out the window going, look at my dick right now.
That'd be funny if he went naked below the waist. You could see a little floppy dick. So anyways, long story short.
It was wrapped above the waist.
Yes. Whoever's supposed to do the windows and the artwork and all the stuff backed out last minute. So I got a text yesterday from Ray. Hey, a call actually. Hey, the guy who was supposed to do blah blah blah.
Actually did a phone call.
Yeah, it was serious business. This was a full phone. He's a South Boston guy. He's a phone call
Real
guy.
Deal.
Yeah. So I said, "What's up?" I'm expecting like some sort of invite to fucking opening ribbon cutting. No, I need a favor. Of course you do. I'm your guy. I'm your Huckleberry. So he's like, "Can you talk to your guy Joe and see if he can get over here like yesterday and do my windows?" I go, "I can ask. He's gonna tell me to go fuck myself because he's busy, but I can ask." And I didn't put it as like a favor. I said, "Joe, Ray's a beer guy, blah, blah, blah. Joe loves beer. Can you work with him?" Long story short, Joe is going tomorrow to do it. So just ahead of his grand family opening, it's going to be done tomorrow. Ray went from at 3:00 yesterday, I'm fucked, to 9 tomorrow morning, I'm no longer fucked because Ben Franklin Print Company came out of left field and saved my ass.
Joe's a fucking gem.
He's a fucking Joe
is a fucking legend. A living fucking legend.
I'm a big Joe guy.
Big Joe guy. I was talking. I'm wearing this shirt tonight from Johnny Brown's. I was talking up Joe tonight. I'm because they're like, oh, we just got this new fucking t-shirt printer thing, and I'm like, no, fuck all that. You got to talk to my guy Joe. I'm going to put you in touch. Maybe things won't work out. Maybe things will. It's up to you guys. That's your business. But I got the guy who can print the best fucking shirts known to man. If you want to sell shirts, fucking do it.
We've talked about this with, you were saying that Johnny Brown's, that they're selling shirts for a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah.
Pretty penny. Yeah. And it's my biggest pet peeve in the world.
Yeah.
Besides pedophiles and things like that. My biggest pet peeve, like of trivial things.
Your
when a business
pet peeve is pedophiles.
I don't like them, but like for trivial things. Yeah, pedophiles and rapists, murderers I don't hate because sometimes they're justified.
Sure.
Pedophiles and rapists are my two least favorite people. And third would be people who abuse dogs.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But anyways, trivial things. There are people who I got some weird emails now who their business is selling food and beer, trying to make extra money selling t-shirts and hats.
Yeah.
No, you lose money because they're promotional items. You give the shit away or sell it cheap. hand them to people because they're gonna wear a fucking billboard, you dummy.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'll never get it. Go to a place and I can't think of the top of my head, but like there's a couple of roast beef shops that are selling $35 shirts, t-shirts. That t-shirt costs you $12, maybe $13 if you're lucky. You're trying to make $22 off it. Sell to $15 and sell more. So more people, the Anchor in Beverly is the king of this because they have Joe print all their stuff. They don't make any money. Any profit they make, they roll back into next order.
Right.
They just want to have as many shirts out there as possible so they can have as many people with their logo walking around. It's not fucking rocket scientists. I don't care.
It's neither.
You're not selling sneakers. You're selling
not
speakers.
a scientist either.
Yeah, fucking Dre, you're selling speakers. You're selling sandwiches, not T-shirts. Just fucking lose money on T-shirts and make people want to wear your shit. Dummies. I sell T-shirts.
That's your job, though. You don't sell sandwiches.
No, I sell T-shirts. I don't sell sandwiches. If I sold sandwiches, I'd probably sell T-shirts for cheaper. Idiots. All right, sorry, that was an ad.
That was good. Twisted Fate Brewing.
Oh,
happy third anniversary to Twisted Fate Brewing.
Drinking one right now.
Fuck yeah.
Number 3.
I can't wait for my box to show up.
No, when I get that check,
Brewing.
When I get that check, you'll be the first to know.
And then the rest of them are showing up to another location, an undisclosed location.
House. Oh, it'll be disclosed.
The dirtiest location.
You don't be closed, her legs.
But Twisted Fate Brewing, 120 Andover Street. It's Route 114 in Danvers. Look for those beer signs hanging on 114. And head on over to twistedfatebrewing.com. Click on Find Our Beer so you can figure out what bars are pouring Twisted Fate, what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate. You can also check up on their current tap list and their live music calendar, etc., etc. Taproom hours can be found on the Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing. Coming up this week, Thursday 3 to 9. Friday 3 to 9, Saturdays noon to 8, Sundays noon to 7, Mondays 4 to 8. All kinds of fun and shenanigans happening every single day, including on Sunday the 27th, Beer Babes Family Beer Release. A new beer coming out on Sunday the 27th at Twisted Fate Brewing. Thank you, Twisted Fate.
And if you bring your kids to the tap room, because they're welcome, they have coloring books and games and things of that nature.
They're family friendly.
They are. But don't be a cunt.
Oh.
And I'm talking to the adults.
Yeah.
Not the kids. Kids are kids. Kids do what the kids do. The parents are in charge of.
Kids are going to be in charge.
You gotta control. You gotta be a parent. You can't just be that yes parent and let them do whatever they want. Because this is an adult location where adults hang. And people like to drink, and it's a bar, but it's also family friendly. And I experienced something recently at a tap room, and I said these parents are absolute pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. The kids made a huge mess, stormed out, got mad when they were said, "Listen, this isn't a playground. Just have your kid." I was talking about
this isn't an '80s fucking McDonald's with a Hamburglar fucking slide and shit. This is a beer hall.
No, I was listening to the Pull in the Cork podcast the other day,
okay.
And Fitzy was addressing this, and he said he brings his kids to breweries sometimes because Brendan plays there, and I've been to a brewery with Fitzy's kids.
Didn't know Fitzy had kids.
Oh yeah, he's got a wife and a couple of kids. The kid plays hockey. His kids, best behavior.
Good.
They sit there. They either color, they play on a phone, they do whatever. Sure. They're not running around like psychos because he's actually parenting. So that's
he's parenting while he's there.
It's hard to say no kids at breweries because, good people shouldn't have to not be able to go to the place if they're going to have a beer or two to support their friend, or they're having 7 beers and their wife's driving, but the kids behave.
The point is be a responsible fucking human being.
Yes, that's the point. Not the kid's fault. Kids are kids.
Kids are kids.
Don't be a cunt adult, a cunt adult.
Cunt adult. I like that one.
A cudult. I don't know. We'll figure a word out for it.
Cunt adult is good.
Yeah, just show up. And fucking behave.
Yeah.
Anyways, Twisted Fate Brewing's the best.
Twisted Fate is the fucking best.
New tap room's gonna open probably in June. I'm hoping we can get the green light to do some sort of event there. I told you about it before the show. My roast idea.
Yeah.
That's the room I want to do it in.
I mean,
it's 100-person capacity. That's a solid number.
Let
for
me
a
know, kid.
Room.
What's going on?
No, Dave's going before the board, of
I'm up in July.
Governors to, talk. And he has to see.
Let's make lemonade.
He has to see if he's allowed to do events like live
ours.
Performances. Well, ours, and also live performances. Like, can he have music? Can he have comedy? They have
to be able to do that shit. I mean, it's a big space.
It is, but it's also it's an
outdoor.
Event venue. No, but his tap room is his tap room, but there's an event venue there that it's a separate entity. So I think there's worry that if you have an event, it'll take away from the one that's happening down the road.
So they can pay us too. Fine. Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. We solved it. Not done.
Everyone pays.
Everyone pays, you boys.
That's right.
Thank you to Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. If you go to the website, it's anthonystewksbury.com. You can order online. You can get their gift cards, loyalty, rewards, etc., etc., etc. And, of course, their Instagram is one of the better food porn Instagrams on the fucking planet. ARB Tewksbury. They kind of took one of your ideas and enhanced it, if you will.
Okay.
Recently, it's their new wrap that came out, the Devil's Advocate.
Oh yeah.
Fucking thing looks amazing, kid. Grilled chicken, feta, pepper jack cheese, pickles, roasted red peppers, lettuce, and their signature, and this is where you come into play, Devil's Barbecue Sauce.
The Devil's three-way sauce, baby.
Fucking Devil's Advocate, also fantastic movie, fantastic name.
I popped in that GIF immediately.
Fucking fantastic.
On his post?
Yeah.
I said, a lot of folks aren't going to know this is also a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great movie.
It's fantastic.
Terrible tits in that movie. Some of the worst tits in movie history.
Some of the worst tits.
The floppy pancake, that black shit, those things should be National Geographic. That should not be a movie.
Lots of terrible A-cups going on in there.
Get a titty devil instead.
Yeah, exactly.
And Charlize Theron is that's something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, get some bigger titties.
Yeah, locate some bigger titties.
Locate some bigger titties and help yourself out, okay?
Yeah, eat a couple of wraps at the Beef Beano Challenge. Oh, speaking of, some fucking hardo competitive eater started asking about Massachusetts eating challenges, and I was sure to tag Anthony. He said the Beef Beano is going to humble you, sir.
What happened?
And he responded to me. He's got like millions of followers. He's somebody. He thinks he's somebody.
Sure, he thinks he's
somebody. And we had a conversation. I think he's going to do it.
Well, I can't wait.
I don't know his fucking name. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not important until he does it.
No, yeah, do it, and we'll talk about you. But yeah. I was expecting, because you message these people.
It's not important until the collab, sir.
No one sees the messages. Oh, look, okay, Portnoy, settle down. But
anyone can see the message.
Yeah,
everybody sees the message. It's whether you actually do something.
Yeah, we had it back and forth. It was weird though. He's like, "Are you selling the information?" I said, "No, I'm not even selling the sandwich. I know a guy who owns the place. He's my friend, and he has a challenge, and I think you should do it." The dude sounded like he might like the zoo. He's a little stupid.
But don't selling the sandwich.
I'm not selling it. I'm not selling the idea. I messaged him like,
don't be a cunt. If you're looking for a fucking challenge, come and eat this fucking sandwich. Period.
You know what it was? He asked people, and I messaged him, and I didn't want to spend time like writing a big message until he responded. I'm like, hey, if you're looking for challenges, I got a couple for you. Boom, send. Are you selling it? No, I'm not selling the challenge, Cro-Magnon retard. I'm just fucking telling you there are challenges that involve roast beef sandwiches I can help you out with.
Now I got to ask, did he mean selling as in you were working for the sandwich shop or you were offering him money? Or both?
No, I was offering him ideas for money.
No, his idea.
It was my idea.
No.
Yeah, come on.
When he said, "Are you selling the sandwich?"
No, he said, "Am I selling? Am I selling the idea?
Are you selling the idea? Did he think you were giving him money?
No, he thinks I was asking for money.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He thinks I think he thought I was like, hey,
Wow.
you want to pay me for? And I was like, buddy,
all right.
I just want to tell you about these sandwiches.
I'm glad we're not too drunk to get to where we need to get to.
Yeah, I pushed him to Anthony's, but as the man who promotes all things beef, I did mention there are others that exist.
Sure.
You know,
I'm sure the professor was mentioned.
The family tree and the professor. I said if you want to have big balls,
good.
I think only one person's ever finished that.
Yep, that's a good one.
He's also done the beef Beano. He's done all of them.
Yeah, do them all. Do them all, pussy.
Yeah, collect them all, bitch.
Collect them all. Creeps. Let's get into it.
All right. So this topic,
creep.
the other day I was working, and Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan, posted
what?
Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan.
That's her name?
Not Jordan, it's Jordan.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's Jordon.
All right.
She posted some bullshit, and it was about his birthday, and she posted like a picture of a fucking strawberry shaped like a lobster.
Oh yeah. You sent me that.
Yeah, and I commented cringe, and I got into a verbal dispute with Miss New Hampshire, USA, currently.
I wish I had that picture ready to go, but I don't.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I was thinking to myself, she's 24. He just turned 73. That's quite the gap.
So when you say you got in a spat with Miss New Hampshire, it wasn't her, Belichick's girlfriend.
No, she's trying to be Miss Maine.
Huh?
That's real too. She's trying to be. Jordan is trying to be Miss Maine for Miss America.
So who did you fight with?
A white knight in the comments. Who is
some random gash from New Hampshire?
The current Miss New Hampshire decided to call me out because I said the post was cringe.
Yeah.
And she said, what do you need to comment for? And I wrote, because it's fucking cringe.
Cringe.
Me and Miss New Hampshire, we're flirting now, DMing maybe. She's decent. She's a 7. New Hampshire 11 though. But Jordan,
you got to replace Heidi.
It's true. It's true. So if Bill is 73 and Jordan is 24, that is a 49-year gap.
Sure.
But that's a cash grab.
Right.
By her. She's just steering the fucking plane. She is something awful. She's on the practice field at UNC while Bill's coaching.
She's in the Dunk Kings commercial.
She's too much. She's the most annoying gash in America right now.
What has she done? She sat next to him on an airplane.
She sucked Bill Belichick's dick. His dirty, shriveled, old man dick with his fucking fat belly and barrel chest.
He's such a barrel.
All right, so that's one. You have Belichick and Jordan. And the point of this exercise is who's the biggest creep.
Oh, right. There's more.
And I'm going to give you 3 total.
There's more.
I'm going to give you 3 creeps. Belichick is number 1, first creep.
Sure.
Top creep. Number 2 is Anthony Kiedis, lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, age 61.
Okay.
Girlfriend 19.
What was okay? So I didn't realize when we were going into this.
Belichick's gap is 43 years. Nope, no more than that.
He's what?
49 years.
He's 70 what?
73, she's 24.
Okay. And Kiedis is
61 and she's 19.
Oof. Okay.
That's 42 years.
And I've seen a picture or 2 of them.
That is important because her appearance is not that of a 19-year-old.
It's that of a 12-year-old.
Exactly.
And they love PDA in public. It's really fucking cringe.
It's pedophile. It's pedophilia. And the third one is Leonardo DiCaprio. He only dates under 25-year-olds, which was fine when he was 30, 32, 35. He's in his 50s now.
Sure.
at what point is it fucking really weird? And we're approaching that point soon that he has to date sub 25-year-olds. And I did see a funny sign from the marathon. And I'm trying to remember what it said. I believe it said Leonardo DiCaprio would stop before 25 miles.
That's pretty good.
I said, that is pretty good. Now, I'm going to start and say Leo's not in this category yet, but I hadn't ended the third. He's not there yet.
No, he would be immediately eliminated from this whole discussion.
He's close, but again,
he has his range, but at least his range is 25, and they're all fucking supermodels on yachts.
Yes, and
like Leo. Okay, here's the argument for Leo. He's always been this way. He's always been, I'm only going to date the 25-year-old supermodels. It's not like, oh, I was with a 40-something-year-old and now I'm dating a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Like Leo at least is consistent.
He is, and he still looks and is young enough.
He looks like a man-child.
He does, but like he's older, but he's not like fucking 70.
Right. He's older than us, but he looks younger. That's basically what we're trying to say here.
Yes. And I think we'll agree on this. And I think it's pretty obvious because I feel like Belichick is being taken advantage of.
Sure.
He's getting young pussy.
Sure.
His previous girlfriend, Linda, was in her 50s and hot as fuck.
Super fucking hot.
Those tits, holy shit.
She was a super attractive woman who I believe he's still paying for.
Yes, that's her. Well, she knows where the bodies are buried.
You know what I mean? Like she
knows
like he pays for like there was something about her house or her something.
His house.
He's still paying for her.
She never left their house.
Their house. There you go.
They lived together. He didn't. They broke up. He left.
His house.
She's living in Nantucket right now.
She's living in his house.
His house in Nantucket, rent free, because she knows things that the world cannot know about Bill and the goings on with the Patriots.
Exactly.
But Jordan,
fucking Deflategate. It's never gonna let us go.
Nope. Jordan, the stuff we don't know about is what the problem is. They cheated better than anyone. Number one cheaters of all time. And everyone cheats. They just cheated the best, which is why they had Tom Brady and they cheated the best. Good combination. Jordan is a manipulative cunt who is taking advantage of an old man who's losing his mind.
Fair.
I have trouble blaming Bill for that. Even though he's embarrassing himself, I feel like he's lost his fastball.
He's definitely lost his fastball. I wouldn't go so far as to old man lost his mind type of thing, because that falls into the Anna Nicole Smith and guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah,
thing.
we're not there yet.
We're not there yet. Like I feel like Bill kind of lost his mind after losing the Patriots.
Yep.
When they were like, "Yeah, we're done with you," he kind of snapped, and it's like, I'm gonna fuck this girl sitting next to me in first class. And it's lasted for 4 years so far.
She loves philosophy.
That's sure she does. And Ben Affleck.
They connected on philosophy. But like, he's getting young pussy as a 73-year-old man. Now, he doesn't know how embarrassing it is what he's doing, the Instagram, because I follow it closely. He has no idea
the stuff on the beach, the putting her out on his legs. Here's the thing, and here's the juxtaposition. Would you do anything different? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. No, I wouldn't. She's not hot enough for this.
I don't know.
I find her.
I don't know. I think I'd play in the sand for a couple months.
No.
I think I would play in the sand for a couple months. I wouldn't go so far as to put her in a fucking Dunkin' Donuts commercial, but I think I would play in the sand for a couple months.
Do you know every email he gets at the University of North Carolina, she's CC'd on?
See that's too far. That's too far.
Yes,
she's got her
too far.
This is where myself and all-time Patriots coach Bill Belichick differ. I would not CC my gash on my fucking work emails. I also wouldn't put her in a Dunkings commercial with fucking Ben Affleck and his brother. But all right, you want to take some fucking gay ass photos in the beach? Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. I'll do that. She was
on the practice field the other day while UNC was practicing wearing a cape and high heels.
Who?
Jordan was wearing a bedazzled cape and like chunky high boots that matched her bedazzled cape on the practice field.
Why?
Exactly.
Why was she there to begin with?
I don't know what she's doing.
I don't mean in the sense of this relationship. I mean as a 20-something-year-old girl, why are you on the practice field of a fucking college football team? Why aren't you having fun?
She has inserted
Why aren't you
herself
wearing that cape in a club, bitch?
To be his entire life.
Ugh.
I feel bad for him. He's embarrassing himself.
Well, in that case, yes, he's losing it all.
Is that pussy that good?
I can't imagine, but maybe it is.
Can't be.
Maybe it is.
Is it magical? Is there a child in there jerking you off while you're fucking?
Maybe.
Is there a whole situation? Because there's nothing. I've had pussy. I've had the best pussy. I've had the best.
The most beautiful pussy ever. The solid gold pussy. It was such a fucking good pussy. But Jesus Christ.
I've been all around the world having the best pussy. Fucking stupid.
We both of us really have to work on our Trump because they're like 40% bad.
Not Trump stink. It's fine. But I mean,
it's more like a Trump stain.
Anthony Kiedis is a pedophile.
Anthony Kiedis is the fucking worst of all of this shit.
He's a pedophile.
He's terrible. Like his chick is 19, he's 72 or whatever the fuck he is, and she looks fucking 12, and they're just groping and finger banging each other on the sidewalks of the Sunset Strip. It's so weird. Their front row Lakers games just getting gross with each other. Like, ugh, stop it. Stop it.
My daughter's 18. She looks young for her age.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think she's 18. At least I don't. Maybe I'm biased because I'm her father. She looks like she could babysit Anthony Kiedis' girlfriend. I agree. You shouldn't. But listen, she looks like she could babysit Kiedis' girlfriend.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what she looks like.
I can co-sign on that one. Yeah. His girlfriend looks young as fuck. Uncomfortably young. And he's got a creep mustache.
I don't have a gavel. I do have a bottle opener. Case closed.
Case fucking closed.
Kiedis stinks. What a fucking pedophile. You should be in jail for what he's doing.
Put a cork in him. Kiedis is done.
We're fucking ripping through topics now. This is great.
No, we're having a good show, sir.
We're ripping through them.
And we've done a bunch of commercials. I'm only an hour in.
And this will be a quick one, too. The evil's easy. We can fucking bang this out and go to the fun stuff.
The evil.
Oh, the fucking evil lives inside you.
This came from you again.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, and I had a thought recently. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna give you the exact thing that happened.
Please.
I'm gonna give you the play-by-play, blow-by-blow of why I had this thought.
All right.
I don't know.
We might need a word of the week. We're moving so quick.
I don't know what the situation was, but I was backed up in my penis. I hadn't released the poison in a couple days.
Right.
And I'm a 5 out of 7 guy, I'm going to say.
Yep.
Sometimes, things don't line up. I'd like to be 7 out of 7, but I'm going to say on average 5 or 6 out of 7 days a week I release the goo.
You get a batch out.
The gabagoo, as Rocco from AF would say. Remember that song? Gabagoo.
The gabagoo from Rocco.
Yep.
The banana juice.
It had been a minute, and I went to a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru.
Oh, that's where I always start to jerk off.
That's where I finish. I start on the street.
I get that, and I go easy on them. I get that plain bagel toasted with some veggie cream cheese, and I pull up and I say, scan the app. right on their fucking hand.
That's right, where it belongs. But I order my food at the drive-through window, and I go around, and it has been a couple days, and this perfectly average girl comes to the window.
Mm-hmm.
She, like, she had a little belly. The arms were a little chubby, but she had nice boobs and a smile.
Nice.
She turned around, and the ass was fine.
How big is this window?
I have a big truck. I can see a lot. I'm
oh,
above.
that's right. You set up higher.
Yeah. I got a good glimpse, and I'm like, and I went like, what if I came in there and just like threw you over the fucking like donuts and just fucking throw a batch in you? Like, what was like? I was having rapey thoughts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go home and jerk off. It's been a couple days, and I'm like, this little 4'7", this troll just gave me fucking Neanderthal thoughts, because I had a backup of 2 days, and I have this theory now. Every single day, you don't shoot a rope, every woman in the world goes up 1 point.
Sure, it's fair.
Now I'm at 2 days, maybe 3, and this 5's an 8 or a 7, and I'm ready to fucking jump through a window.
Right.
And this is the problem with us men. We get this like you with the fucking typewriter in your movie.
We're leaving the house with a loaded gun. They talked about it in something about Mary.
They did.
You're leaving the house with a loaded gun if you don't jerk off.
It's not safe. I don't understand how the world exists. I think
my DMs are so dangerous if I go a day or two.
We both got DMs from the same person last week. We will not release the name.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
But we're going to just briefly discuss. Someone was a little drunk.
We all were, actually.
A lot local to me.
All of us were.
Yeah, not local to you, but local to me. Trying to get a squad out there to come hang out and have some fun.
Right.
And provocative pictures were sent.
Sure.
And then you got a FaceTime call.
Sure.
I didn't get one. I got a FaceTime call.
I was at the bar. I couldn't answer.
I got one too. I did not answer because I don't answer FaceTime calls.
I was at the bar, and I'm like, I'm. It's loud. I'm at the bar. What? No, come on now.
Should have been. Now it would have been good. I know there was titties being offered.
Sure, whatever.
And they weren't the ones on stage.
Whatever.
Anyways, so I don't. What's wrong with us?
And I'm about being men. It's a genetic thing. We have this reproductive thing that keeps going. It doesn't matter whether you've had the snip or not. It just keeps going, and it.
I complained to my doctor.
You said it best. It's like my fucking guy with the typewriter. He's fucking all amped up and just wants to fucking get that fucking evil out.
My last doctor's appointment, I was talking to the doctor, and I was saying how I fall asleep every afternoon and I have zero energy and I'm whatever. But I gave these things that are happening. Like I sleep most days after work.
This is a testosterone test type of thing.
And she says she probably need a testosterone test. I'm like, I'm ready to jump through the Dunkin' Donuts window at some fucking 4.
It's not.
You want to give me testosterone?
It's not a testosterone test.
I want it.
We've all been there.
I want to see how far I can take this. What's going to happen if I'm on testosterone? I can't be near. I'd be jerking off 12 times a day.
This show would officially have to be moved to OnlyFans
because I would just be cranking hog all day long for the good of society. For the
son of a bitch! I used to send him to the penalty box and
I couldn't dry jerk it because that's too much friction in one day. I'd be buying lube again, like I'm fucking 14, going to get the Vaseline from the store and saying I got dry hands. No, I need a fucking soft dick. Why you buy so much Vaseline, Andy? Well, your hands are just a little dry. Where'd your sound go, Mike? Did you were jerking off too hard? Mike lost sound from cranking hog. He was cranking hog too hard.
I was cranking so hard, I fucked up my microphone for a second.
Holy shit! So this is it's a PSA to all the people. Jerk your dick every day. Just jerk your dick every day, so the world's a safer place. Even if you can't get it fully up, do a 3/4 chub jerk. It works. You'll come.
Get that fucking evil out.
Because you're gonna kill somebody or rape someone.
You're leaving the house with a loaded gun.
We're a dangerous species. We're bad. We're bad for the world. We shouldn't exist.
At
At some point, this is going to happen. In the future, men will be gone. We'll be harvested. Women will find a way to get rid of us. We'll be in pods with a tube in our penis, just harvesting semen to make babies. And every time a new man is born, they're in the farm. See you later, kid. Go to the farm. I don't need you. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be the world we live in. That's the dystopian future we have. All women, all fighting at all times, and fucking over us men, putting us in pods like the Matrix with fucking tubes in our dicks, sucking the cum out.
Jesus.
If I could nominate one person for the job of getting the cum out of the penises,
yeah,
your mom.
Oh,
sucking the cum out
of
every dick.
You're such
every dick in the world. She could maybe with one of those multi straws, one fat end, they all connect. And then her obvious what's the word? No, what's the when you have something ingrained in you, like your instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Her obvious instinct to swallow that seed has to be fought. So last minute, like if you're siphoning gasoline out of a gas tank, you got to pull away and put it in the bucket. Turn your head, and then it goes in the thing. Because obviously, we know what she wants, but she can't have because the world depends on this seed. So,
awesome.
Because you've siphoned gas before, haven't you?
Awesome.
You've siphoned gas, I assume.
Awesome.
One time I had to siphon water out of a fish tank to drain the fish tank, and I got a mouthful of the fish water, and I didn't like that. That's different than the giant multi-straw situation that your mom would be taking on,
right?
Because she has the opposite instinct, where she doesn't want to turn her head.
Right.
She hopes for the
yeah,
and the gas. Oh, that's so much, but no.
Yeah.
Turn your head. Use the bucket.
Use the bucket.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Fantastic. Outstanding.
It was pretty good, I thought.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, she enjoys it all the semen.
Thank you to our sponsors, the Cabaret Lounge.
Oh, baby. What a transition. Speaking of swallowing seed.
The Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, 96 Newbury Street in Peabody, if you're throwing it into your Uber. They are open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. And have been doing a hell of a job on their social media, including us.
Yes.
Just as I scroll through their Instagram, it's mostly us, which is so weird on a strip club page.
It really is. And I was there. So if you scroll back, you scroll past St. Patty's Day one.
Where?
The big tits on St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
I was there for that picture. Like I was part of that one too.
There's been a few, so that was the fun part. There was a couple of stories that were posted around St. Patrick's Day because we were both there. Yep. And I helped.
Well, that's right. We were both there.
I helped take the picture.
That's right. We were both there for that. That's right. That was when you were up last night.
I helped take the picture. Let's see what they got going on here. That's from us. DJ Wanted, apply within. Of course, our friend Boston. Come 6 to 1. There you go. There we go. Not sure who. Natasha. Okay, fantastic. But yeah, if you want to,
Natasha, tremendous ass.
If you want to be a DJ at the strip club,
holy shit! Natasha,
head on by the Cabaret Lounge in Peabody, Route 1 South in Peabody, and join their DJ team.
I want to do it so bad.
I think you should.
I want to do it once.
I think you should.
For 1 hour.
Cocktail waitresses as well are being hired for Friday and Saturday nights. Apply in person. Head over to 96 Newbury Street in Peabody, Route 1 South in Peabody, the Cabaret Lounge. And, of course, we will be back doing one of our live shows during the summer. Kid.
I was listening to rap music yesterday, as I do sometimes as a middle-aged white man. New rap, not old rap. Some fresh stuff, some fresh off the rip.
Some fresh hot beats.
Yeah, and song's probably not new. It's, the song from Kill Bill with the whistle?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone took that whistle and made a rap beat with it.
All right.
And it's called Chill Bill. Okay. I can't tell you who's the rappers. Who's the rap artist in it?
It just kind of randomly came up in your Spotify?
No, I was listening to Sirius XM. I was just scrolling. And I saw Chill Bill, and I said, well, I have to know what this is.
What do you listen to
whistle.
Sirius?
I have like 16 presets.
Oh, fuck you. Send me some of them.
I listen to Alt Nation, which is the new alternative stuff.
Is that
Lithium? No, that's old alternative. I listen to that too.
Oh, okay.
So I listen to Lithium, Alt Nation, Aussie's Boneyard, Classic Rewind, Classic Vinyl.
Yep.
80s on 8, 90s on 9, the Spectrum, then a bunch of rap channels.
Send me the rap channels, because I only have the one. It's the was it? Fuck, I didn't know.
LL Cool J.
Nope.
Rock the Bells.
Nope.
There's Shade 45.
Nope.
There's Hip Hop Nation.
Maybe is it called Fly?
Yeah, Fly. Yeah,
Fly.
That's 90s.
One.
That's 90s rap and hip hop. That's great.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones.
That one I listen to.
That's great. I don't listen.
And then I got, of course, Faction Talk, because it has my boys Bobby Kelly and Big J Okerson on doing their fucking Boneyard show every day.
Okay. I listened to Howard Stern a bunch last week.
I've listened to Howard in fucking 30 years.
Let me tell you something right now. If you put it on, you will recognize the people.
Sure.
The callers, the topics, and the drops they use. It didn't change.
Really?
It did. I was Marathon Monday. It was yesterday, and all my local sports radio shows were doing marathon stuff. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Right. I want to talk about. I don't care about the fucking person you're interviewing. I don't care about the guy running for chair. I don't care. So I put it on Howard. He was live yesterday. He's still doing live 7 to 10 most days, like 3 to 4 days.
Is he doing 3 days?
3 or 4. Yeah, it depends. He's working more than he was 5 years ago.
Well,
so
money's tight.
It's just him and Rob, and they have the people that no one's in studio. They're all at their own places.
I've seen enough documentaries to know that Shuley isn't fucking there.
No, he's not.
He's not a fan anymore.
No, he's not good. So they did a funny thing, though. They took clips from Cardi B's Instagram where she was talking real black about some things.
Sure.
And had her call one of their people and argue with them. And I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking roaring.
Oh, so they took basically Cardi B clips from Instagram and used them as a prank phone call.
Yes, and I was dying. I was like, well, this is funny. And the idiot broad, the Tan Mom was the woman they were calling Tan Mom. She's like a internet sensation from 20 years ago, and Tan Mom's an asshole, and she was arguing with Cardi B, and she called the N-word.
So they call an actual person from the show.
Yeah, like a show personality that calls in sometimes.
I was gonna spoil your world right there.
No, I know it's fake. I know.
But prank phone calls on radio aren't real.
But it was funny. I don't care.
Phone calls are wrestling.
I enjoyed it. It made me laugh. You mean, hold on, when Jammin' 94.5 would call people and like wreck their life, it wasn't real? Holy shit.
Yeah.
We caught him cheating.
Yep.
Wow. Hold on, wait. So are you telling me Jerry Springer's not real?
Me and my ex-wife did 2 of them.
So Jerry Springer's not real?
We did 2 of them. And then the fucking program director was like, oh, those guys sounded really authentic. We should get them on more often. I'm like, you're paying him, pal.
You're an actor, sir.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right, listen.
All right, do Jamie's and if I get back quick enough, do Tostimo's.
All right, Jamie's roast beef in Peabody, Margin Street. They got the Angry Ferg. They got the McDan Bob. They got the fucking unicorn. They got all the signature sandwiches you know and love. They have the recipes from the original Jamie's. They're killing it out there. Listen, it's what it was, what you remembered it being. It's good again. It had a tough patch, but they made Jamie's great again. Although, this is funny, when you order from Jamie's on DoorDash, it actually comes up, says Chef Matt's creations are on their way. Chef Matt hasn't worked there in 2 years. He sold that thing maybe 3 years ago. But I digress. They are his recipes. But yeah, Chef Matt's not slinging the heat over there anymore. Chef Matt's at a different place. But they do have all Chef Matt's recipes, all the signature sauces. Jamie's roast beef in Peabody on Margin Street. A delicious roast beef sandwich establishment. Tostimo's in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Some call it tomatassos, and those people are a little special. Chef Johnny Moe is coming up with creations on creations on creations. They're doing charitable pizza shit. They are, and I predicted this a couple of weeks ago, that I think Tostimo's is primed for a Final Four run next year during Beef Madness, because the owners have that thing, that little thing we like to call give a fuck. And Johnny Moe and his wife and the whole staff, they give a fuck. I am excited to head out there soon. Hopefully this Friday I'm heading out there to get myself a fucking 3-way kid. They do the clam one, and if I have clams, I'm going to have gout. It's just clams equal gout for your boy. So I'm not going to get the clam one. I'm probably going traditional 3-way unless there's one on there that really strikes my fancy. But Johnny Moe is out there killing it at Tostimo's, and Mike's going to give you the hours right now.
Johnny Moe's?
Tostimo's at Johnny Moe's.
Tostimo's, let me see here. Oh, fantastic. Tostimo's, which is, of course, located at 380 Lafayette Road in Seabrook, New Hampshire. 11 to 8, 7 days a week. You can find them online at Tostimo'sPizza.com. And they have a Slice Out Hunger Pizza Relief going on right now for the LA wildfire pizza relief. They're teaming up with Slice Out Hunger in their movements to support relief efforts for the victims of the LA wildfires. Stop by the shop and order the LA Wildfire Special, which is pepperoni, hot honey, and ricotta, and they'll send 15% of the proceeds to the pizza relief efforts. And of course, the loyalty rewards program, Tostimo's Inner Crust, you can sign up right there and earn a free pizza at just every 9 visits. Thank you to Tostimo's for sponsoring the show, and of course Johnny Moe. What a beautiful, beautiful bastard. Tomatassos and Johnny Moe's. Of course, their Instagram, Tostimo's Pizza on the gram.
Still doing tomatassos, huh? We were done.
Oh, there was a lot to talk about.
Okay.
They had they're supporting wildfires. They have a loyalty program. I have a lot of shit to talk about with them.
Okay.
And of course, CNS Pizza of Pepperell, 55 Main Street in Pepperell. They are open 11 to. They're open at 11 a.m. every day except Monday, which they're closed.
Mm-hmm. They got hours.
They got hours. Some days they close at 8, some days at 9, Sundays they close at 4. But CNS Pepperell, they are fucking slinging beefs and slinging pizza at 55 Main Street in Pizza. Swing on by. Definitely
in Pepperell.
In Pepperell. What'd I say?
Not in pizza.
In Pizza?
You said 55 Main Street in Pizza.
Well, I'm working on this shit. C-A-N.
English, it's a hard language.
Well, for Instagram, it's CANDS_pizza in Pepperell. Make sure you say hi to Bill when you swing on by. All right, let's see what we got coming up.
We have one more ad.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you do. You have this read.
I have to do my read. It's our freshest sponsor. We're back in their good graces, just so you know.
We are. They have their ticker running right now.
They've upgraded. Oh, hold on. They upgraded their sponsorship to sponsor the ticker because they love us now.
Yeah.
For a minute, they were not our best friends because I drunkenly fucked up their read and I couldn't even spell or talk words.
Yeah, but your mea culpa was so good that they decided to double down and pick up the Jutsu ticker.
So I'm going to read what they sent me like I do every week, and I feel like I'm sober enough to not fuck it up. So here goes. This is our read for Jutsu.com.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough one to read. Hold on, let me get the microphone close to my mouth. Is your schlong softer than an uncooked bagel? Do you wish your schmuck had more chutzpah? Well, now it can with new Jutsu, the only kosher erectile dysfunction pill on the market. With Jutsu, you can be shooting schmaltz out of your schmeckle and really give your bubbler a great time. Yes, of course, there's a discount code because they're Jewish. Visit jutsu.com and enter code FBuddies for 50% off your order. And don't forget, you don't have to pray to the Star of David to reap the benefits. Jews and Gentiles alike are welcome to this kosher delight. Jutsu.com, Jew it and do it.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on real quick before we go to the next topic. Speaking of them Jews, I watched a movie over the weekend called The World Will Tremble.
Okay.
It's about it's a Holocaust movie, so it's a comedy.
It's a laugh riot.
It's a laugh riot. It's about Poland in the early days of the Holocaust before the world knew there was a Holocaust happening. And I'm gonna give you a quick little how fucking evil these motherfucking Germans were.
Oh.
Yeah, you people.
Easy, sir. Easy.
So they basically had set up a police state in all these Polish cities and villages. And they'd given them curfews. They'd treat them like shit. And one thing you could do is you could be invited to a work camp. So if you had a strong back and looked like you could do some damage, they'd drive you out to a work camp and you'd get there. And they'd say, "Oh, your prayers have been answered. You are now here to help us build the new world, the new society, and we're going to pay you handsomely like a German resident. We're going to give you new clothes, but we have to disinfect you." So they get them all down to their fucking.
Your accent was dipping a little Trump.
Yeah. They're down to their skivvies.
We're gonna gas them.
Look at it,
but it's gonna be the most beautiful gas you've ever seen.
You won't even know you've been gassed. We're really good at gassing.
We're the best at gassing.
Well, listen how good they were. They were skilled. They'd get them down to their fucking underwear, like t-shirts and boxer shorts and bras and underwear, and they'd say, "We're gonna disinfect all your stuff."
Sexy as hell.
It does. It was hot. We're going to disinfect all your clothing and put all your valuables in a bag.
We know those big Jew tits, too.
There was some big Jew tits.
Oofa.
So they get them naked, and then they rob them of all their valuables. They're stealing they're taking their money.
Wait, the Germans are stealing the Jews' money?
The Jews are living in a city. They have all their belongings. They're moving somewhere. So anything of value they just fucking stole. They burned their clothes. So now the Jews have no clothes. All their valuables are gone.
Well, it makes sense why they're doing what they're doing now.
They march through the fucking back door. The pleasantries are gone. Now it's 9 with the guns drawn. They load them into a box truck.
Sure.
There's a hose coming from the exhaust.
Well, there's hose from the left and hose from the right.
Hose from different area codes. They take the hose from the exhaust and connect it to the truck that the passengers are sitting in and drive them the exact distance from the work site that it takes to kill them with the exhaust. This is pre-efficient gassing. This was like rudimentary OG German gassing where they're using carbon monoxide from the truck's exhaust, pumping it into the truck that they're in.
This feels post-Holocaust.
It's pre. They got way better at it. They got way better at it than this.
This feels like guerrilla holocausting.
This is before they had the camps and the trains and the ovens and
this is
just and then they would drive like 3 miles to the burial site,
Huh.
and they'd stop the truck and open the doors, and everyone's dead. And they'd have other Jewish people unload the bodies into a hole and bury them.
Interesting.
It was fucking brutal to watch. It was a good movie. I mean,
What was
if
it
you
called?
like historic, The World Will Tremble. Because one of the people involved is like the hero to let the world know that Nazis are killing Jews. That was the whole point of the movie. He was like the Paul Revere, literally.
Or the Oscar Schindler, if you will.
Well, no, because he had this is pre-Oscar.
I know
He was like
I know it was pre-Oscar, but he tried to free some Jews too.
Yeah, it didn't go so well.
He
literally
had a ring. This ring could have gotten 4 more Jews.
This hunk of gold was up my ass
For 2 years.
Yes. And your father wanted you to have it. No, but like
He died
it's
of
literally,
dysentery. He'd give me the watch.
it was literally like Paul Revere, like he had to go somewhere and tell him these Germans are
That
fucking
was
psychos.
Schindler's thing. Was fucking Pulp Fiction.
Yes. Arthur Schindler and Christopher Walken are kindred spirits. I felt this hunk of piece of metal up my ass.
I hung this hunk of metal up my ass. It could have saved 4 more Jews.
But here I am. Giving
But
it
here
to
I
you.
am, Butch. Enjoy your shitty watch.
Because you're dead.
And now your asshole girlfriend's gonna forget it on the fucking nightstand, and you're gonna
you're
get
dead,
raped
hate
in
it.
a basement.
Hated the Jews.
Hated the Jews.
All right. Anyways, that was my rant on Jews.
It was a great read. I'm sure Jew Chew is gonna be back next week with the ticker.
Listen, they really enjoyed it, and they're big into history.
They are. The Jews are big into history.
Imagine that though. 9, get in the butt, get in the truck.
Right in the butt.
Anyways,
right in the butt.
right in the butt.
Right in
All
the
right.
butt.
Let's talk about Karen Reed.
Oh,
This gash.
why not?
Speaking of Jews,
Is she Jewish?
She could. Nah, she's a flat ass. Terrible.
She's got no tits.
No tits. So I know you don't follow it as much because you're down there.
Yeah, it really has confused me why this is a thing. Like,
I mean,
okay, so from someone who is in Florida,
Yeah.
but has a lot of connection to Massachusetts, this becoming a national thing to the point that there's multiple like HBO and Hulu documentaries on it boggles my mind. Is she the first person to hear me out?
I'm listening.
Either A, kill someone, or B, be framed for killing someone?
No.
To both questions.
No.
Right. So what the fuck? Why is she a thing?
Turtle Boy exposed a lot of lies.
Is he that fucking big?
Yeah. Well, he is now.
Really?
He wasn't. He is now.
Nationally big so that
Mike,
there's
they
multiple
arrested
streaming
him.
services getting fucking documentaries on this broad.
It's a salacious story involving a woman who was accused of killing a police officer, also her boyfriend.
Again, it doesn't seem like a far-fetched story.
In front of another cop's house, allegedly. That cop decided to stay inside while the investigation happened.
Stay inside, meaning?
His own house. He didn't, as a police officer, he wasn't curious as to what was happening in front of his own house.
Okay.
He stayed in. The body
that would be more curious. What's his story?
He sold his house and moved. The body was allegedly backed into by a car, and they broke a tail light. But if you look at the autopsy video, he was attacked by a dog. Also,
there's an autopsy video.
No, I'm sorry, pictures.
Oh,
pictures.
I would love to see the video.
Autopsy picture. The pictures. He was attacked by a dog and hit with a blunt force object like a pipe or a bat in the skull.
Well, dogs be fucking up people these days.
The dog in question was shipped away.
Are they saying a dog bit him and beat him with a bat?
No. The dog was involved. The dog is now somewhere else, shipped away.
How does that happen?
The dog? They gave the dog up.
He was attacked by a dog and beaten with a blunt object.
I wasn't there.
There's a person
But the
with an attack
speculation-
dog who's also beating him with a bat at the same time.
Yeah, the
That's a
pictures are
story.
brutal.
That's
Yeah,
one of the stories.
And apparently they said that he was left outside after he was hit by her in a car for hours to die, even though all the people that drove by the spot they found him didn't see a body, including the plow truck that didn't see him on the ground dead for hours.
I saw the first part of that sentence I got from the HBO doc.
Yeah.
That he was left out to die. I didn't know about the plow coming by.
The plow drove by and didn't see him. No one saw him. And
also, here's a you've driven plows. Would you notice?
Sure,
would you notice if some guy was?
Hold on. How drunk was I?
How drunk were you? How drunk was he? How covered was he?
Did I kill him?
You didn't hit him.
Plow truck driver could have done it.
If you're just driving by in your plow truck, plausible.
So there's all these different variables, and kind of none of them point to her. Like I'm 99.9% sure she didn't do it.
Okay.
Obviously, I wasn't there. I don't know the 100% truth, but there's so many shady things. One of the son of the people who own the house, his next day he was in pictures. His knuckles are all fucked up from beating somebody up, but he's like, I've never been in a fight in my life.
Sure you haven't.
Yeah, so there's all these different variables, and they're obviously lies and cover-ups. It involves the state police, the Canton police. That involves higher-ups in the government and the city government. There's so many different things going on. So all these people stand to lose a bunch. I think the murder may have been witnessed by a lot of people. And I think Karen Reed was fucking one of the other troopers, and that's the problem. It's a whole situation.
Okay.
People losing their jobs. That's not even the point. The Karen Reed thing is a fucking hotbed of interesting situations. Like everything is very interesting about it. Here is my point. The reason we brought it up.
Right.
Did she do it? I don't know. I have my opinion. I feel very strong.
I don't have an opinion, actually.
But a lot of local businesses are doing fundraisers for her.
That I wouldn't do.
Her legal fees are crazy, and the lawyer team hasn't been paid a penny because they get so much exposure. But at some point, your time's worth money. It's been fucking years.
I would say she's on enough fucking national broadcast fucking documentaries that she can scrounge together a few dollars. I'm just saying. You're on every fucking streaming service. You're on Disney. You're on Hulu. You're on fucking HBO. Like put together a buck or two and pay your lawyers.
Apparently, she owes well over $1 million in legal fees. If you would add the math.
All right.
So anyway,
there's also OnlyFans. I bet she can make a buck or two doing that as well.
Pay a fucking penny.
I bet she can make a buck or two doing that as well. She's got a name for herself.
So here's my point.
Just saying.
If I owned a business, I would not risk everything to put myself out there for a potential, again, the smallest possible chance she did it. But if she did it, she's a cop killer.
Also, you're not going to make a dent. If she, what did you say? She owes over $1 million.
Well, that's the theory, but
she owes over $1 million,
and that's moving. That's for now.
But if you're a local fucking business, sub shop, restaurant, etc., you're not going to make a dent.
But
and you're going to lose the half that doesn't believe that side of the story.
That's my point.
So you're going to hurt your business for not really helping the cause.
As a business owner, I know to stay the fuck out of politics. And people, this is not the business I own that I care about. I want people to be mad at me for this show.
Right.
I'm looking for clicks. But in real life, my business, I don't put a political bumper sticker on any of my trucks or trailers. I don't support any candidate publicly. And I would not have a fundraiser at my restaurant to support a woman who I don't think did it, but could have fucking done it. It's possible she's involved. So at the end of the day, when you decide to put your name on shit, one, you're pissing off half the population that believes that she did it.
Right.
And what if she did?
I used to say it so I was fucking blue in the face. I was never listened to when I was doing the radio show with Scott. and he would go political, and I'm like, both sides fucking eat out.
That's right.
Not just pussy, but at restaurants.
Me and your mom.
Yep. Both sides eat fucking food. Both sides spend fucking money. Don't fucking make it. Don't and again, not listen to, because why the fuck would he? But I've always felt that way. Don't choosing a side in business and or entertainment feels like a mistake.
Huge mistake.
A huge mistake.
So this
I
is more
will make
PSA
fun of
to people.
anybody. I will make fun of both sides.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she killed him. Maybe she didn't. But I'm going to make fun of it either way.
I would never ever put my name. Like, here's my advice. I'm going to give people advice. If you want to have a fundraiser, have your fundraiser. Don't attach a small business to it. Rent out a fucking Elks or an AOH or a VFW and have a fucking party. Don't affiliate someone's business with your party.
Right.
You just go. They cost $300. No one's boycotting every AOH. I'll help you rent it.
Right.
I have a.
Nobody's boycotting the Elks.
Yeah, I have an Italian American Citizens Club membership because I rent it every year for the golf tournament.
And you are so not Italian.
I am so Irish. It holds 300 people, $20 a head, free Karen Reed. You make $6,000. Great job, and do raffles. It's a great fucking night. You get a DJ to donate his time. It's easy. I'll help you do it. But don't make a small business do it because they have a nice room.
Here's another thing. Free Karen Reed being the statement
slogan. Yeah.
Is she actually sitting in jail?
No. She's out on her bail.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, she's out on bail. Turtle Boy spent more time in jail for defending her than she has spent time in jail.
That's exactly what I thought.
He went to jail for a while, actually.
Exactly what I thought.
Like, I'm gonna say 30, 40 days. She's out on bail. Speaking of murderers. That's a big time transition right there, sir.
That's good. That's good, sir.
We're staying on this topic, and we're going to go with our top 5 murderers. And we're not condoning killing, but we've all got our favorites.
Sure.
We've all got people who we like, wow, that guy's good at being a murderer.
Sure.
Like, he's the Babe Ruth of killing people. Again, we don't think they did a good job. We're not proud of them, but, I mean, you got to look at some of these people and say, hey, nice job.
Hey, solid effort.
Yep. So, do you want to go first?
Sure.
Who's your number? This is in no particular order, of course, but
no.
It probably is.
No particular order at all, actually.
Give me a murderer, right, Mike, that you admire or appreciate their work.
I would say the GOAT, the fucking GOAT, O.J. Simpson.
Oh, boy, here's the discussion.
OJ's the GOAT, right?
He's on my list.
He fucking chopped up 2 people and got away with it.
But did he?
Well, I mean, he then held some people hostage in a Vegas casino and then went to jail for a long fucking time and died. So
he wrote a book called If I Did It, This Is How I'd Do It.
Yeah, and did some interviews.
He's also on my list. I had trouble putting him on my list because he never got convicted, and that's hard for me.
My top 5 murderers are what I call silly murderers. So for silly murderers, OJ's the GOAT.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go second.
Okay.
I already have OJ. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I've picked a murderer. He's killed one person in his whole life.
Right.
They wrote a book about him. It's called The Man Who Killed the Man Who Killed JFK.
Oswald?
Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby.
I think Jack Ruby is an interesting story because he's a fucking mobster who assassinated the guy who killed JFK, in quotes. Like,
right.
What the fuck do you know? And what happened? Like,
how did you get there?
Yeah, how did that happen where you in broad daylight have to kill Lee Harvey?
And also called him out, Oswald.
Yeah,
like what the fuck is happening?
I'm not ready to go down a rabbit hole with this conspiracy, but like, why did he have to die so fast? The mob didn't like JFK. The unions hated JFK, so they're coming at him to fucking avenge his death. No, they're keeping Lee Harvey quiet by killing him because he didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jack Ruby fascinates me.
That's a good one. That's a really, really good one.
Thank you.
Mine are going to pale in comparison to that 100%.
I worked hard on these. Going
forward, mine are all going to pale in comparison to Jack fucking Ruby. Mine next one is the Menendez brothers.
Oh, those fags. Okay.
Only because in the last Netflix series, apparently this guy has a huge cock.
Monster
fucking dick.
Good
for you. It was literally one of those things like you're watching the episode going, oh fuck, good for you. And then he came out and did interviews like, yeah, that's me. That's not prosthetic.
Yeah, I got that dick. That's my dick.
That's a real dick.
That's my dick.
Good for you. You blew your parents' brains out and had a huge cock.
The
actor anyway.
On. Yeah, they probably did some cock casting.
Cock casting is fucking hilarious.
God damn it.
What's going on, pal?
Yeah, fucking phone's gonna die. Whatever. All right, my next victim. Actually, no, you go. Your turn to go again. It's a snake draft. You get to go again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did 2 in a row. You did 2 in a row.
You didn't do 2 in a row. What'd you do?
I did OJ, and then I did Ruby.
All right. So my next one's actually a trilogy. It's 3.
Okay.
That's interesting. So I'm calling the 3 Stooges of fucking murder. It's Dahmer, Bundy, and Gacy.
Why are you taking 3 at once? That's literally
because they all basically did the same thing. They lured young boys into a basement and fucked them.
They're on my fucking list separately. You can't do that.
No. I'm doing it all as one. They're a trilogy. They're a team.
Such a fucking douchebag.
Dahmer, Bundy, and Gacy.
Your list of 5 hold on. Your list of 5 has 6 people already. You've done 3 fucking drafts. You did 1 man, 2 brothers, and 3 serial killers.
Look, I'm looking to win this fucking shit.
I'm not going to include. I'm not. You've got fucking 6 already. We haven't done 3. You stink at this.
No, I'm very good actually.
I'm winning at this. My next pick's the number 1 fucking murderer of all time.
Yeah.
And you probably never heard of him.
Go ahead.
Edward Kemper.
Edward who?
Kemper.
What do you do?
I'll tell you a little story about Edward Kemper.
Tell me a little story.
He killed his grandparents at age 15. He was living with them because his mother's a fucking cunt. Came home from school and killed his grandparents because he wanted to see what it felt like. They sent him away to a mental institution where he was rehabilitated. He went home to the mother he hated. Started killing girls, young girls. They called him the co-ed killer.
All right.
He killed 8 girls, and it was all leading up to his ultimate goal was to kill, decapitate, skull fuck, then humiliate the skull with words, his mother.
Really?
Yep. Ed was 6'9", known as Big Ed. He skull fucked and killed his mom, and then yelled at her, and then turned himself in and said, "My work here is done."
And you're worried about my fucking 3?
Ed Kemper is the greatest murderer in the history of murderers.
Why is that your first fucking pick?
Because I had to ease into it.
That's fantastic. That's awesome.
Then he helped the FBI do profiling on serial killers. The show, fuck's it called? It's awesome. It's on Netflix. It's a an FBI profiling show. I forget the name of it. He's like they have an Ed Kemper on it because he helped the FBI profile to catch murderers because he's like, oh, this guy's doing this. We know what he's up to. He's this big gentle giant who killed his mom. He's like, I'm not a murderer. I wanted to kill my fucking mother.
It's wild.
Ed Kemper's the goat.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
So do you have 7 more for me? What's your next murderer?
I just got 2.
What's your next murderer? This is great.
My next one's Tim McVeigh.
Yeah, you love killing kids.
Tim McVeigh, only because allegedly on his deathbed, he was looking at the people that, like the families of the people he killed, and he told them to go fuck themselves. Like, all right.
Well, that's an asshole.
As far as murderers go, that's a fuck you type of moment. Good for you.
So I guess we're gonna make this a fucking top 30 because I'm taking all 3 you took because I have them on my list individually.
Go ahead, do your thing.
All right. So John Wayne Gacy is the goat of American murderers. 33 that we know about. Even though there's speculation that Bundy has more.
Yeah.
But Gacy has 33 convictions. Bundy might have 36. It's a whole thing.
Sure.
Gacy's number one. He shut down New York City.
Sure.
By him single-handedly. He shut down the fucking city. Also, he dressed as a clown. What a legend.
Wasn't that
Ted Bundy?
No, wasn't that the son of Sam?
Isn't that him?
No, it's not him.
Oh, you're right.
The son of Sam did that, not Gacy.
Yeah, you're right.
Gacy was a fucking farmer.
You're right. I got confused. Hey. Ted Bundy, known necrophiliac.
Yep.
He'd fuck them when they're dead. What a legend.
Yep.
Put to death by electrocution.
Yep.
Jeffrey Dahmer, homo, cannibal.
Homo.
Gotta love that. They're the top 3 American serial killers that have ever existed. You stole my fucking
That's
thunder
why I put them as 1.
by picking them as 3. I'm gonna go one more though. I'm gonna pick
because I only have one more, and she is the greatest.
Oh, it's a she. Okay.
Yep.
I have a female as well.
Go ahead.
And here's the thing: this woman didn't kill anybody.
All right.
This woman had a little help. Her name is Pamela Smart.
All right.
And she hired a high school kid to kill her fucking husband, and I can appreciate that because we suck.
Wasn't that the Nicole Kidman movie?
That's I don't know. Was she in that movie? Yeah. It was Pamela Smart. Yeah, she's local.
Yeah. It was like To Die For. To Die For was the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's your final gash?
My final is literally the greatest woman that has ever lived in this fucking world, and who I hope to run into in a dive bar.
Casey Anthony, you
Casey
motherfucker.
fucking Anthony.
You may have just won this draft with that pick right there, you motherfucker.
Casey Anthony fucking Anthony. God damn it.
Really good pick. It's a really good pick.
Fucking the only woman I would marry.
Now, since we don't have, hold on, do we actually? I have 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. We're even. I'm going to go honorable mention.
Go ahead.
One of my favorite murderers. He didn't actually do a lot of the killing himself. He enticed our government to kill all his people.
All right.
David Koresh.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a and also Charles Manson. Same idea.
I left off Manson because he had people kill for him.
That's impressive. That's a damn good man, right there. Yeah. I mean, Hitler's the greatest murderer of all time. He probably killed nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Hitler's a fucking
Hitler's a solid one. We could go down the rabbit hole of
we don't need to do that.
Of other presidents.
They've all killed people. All right, so run it back down real quick. OJ we match on.
Yep.
You got the Menendez brothers. I have Jack Ruby.
Yep.
We both have Dahmer, Bundy and Gacy as a package deal.
Yep.
I went Edward Kemper. You went Timothy McVeigh, which is wildly different, and they're both terrible people.
Yeah.
And we both went gashes to finish with Casey Anthony being an all-timer.
All-time.
Pamela Smart is not even in the same fucking atmosphere as Casey Anthony. That's not even fair. I'll just call this a top 7 because we both have 7.
Fucking fantastic.
I mean, how do you fucking beat Casey Anthony? Might win you this.
Casey Anthony is so good.
McVeigh's going to cost you votes because there was children killed that day.
Yeah, but nobody remembers who he killed. He just lit bombs off.
Yeah, he's also a pussy. Face-to-face killing is important. We need to kill people.
I understand that. It was more how he died than who he killed.
Do you know what? Kemper came home the night he's going to kill his mom, and he had a tough day, and his mom was the biggest bitch of all time. And I watched a movie recently about him, and she's like, "What are you going to do? Dump your entire day out on me?"
What was his name again?
Edward Kemper.
So he's the water boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy, and
he's the water boy.
Playing that foosball all day.
That foosball all day. I'm gonna kill you, Mom.
So she
and I'm gonna go out back and fuck Vicky Valentine, aka Cassie Anthony.
So he waits. He just goes to his room and sits there rocking, waits until she falls asleep.
As you do.
Goes in, slits her throat, bleeds her, and then cuts her head off and fucks her head. That's a man.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. And then he turned himself in. I'm done killing. I did what I came here to do.
And now he's helping the FBI. He's probably getting a fucking salary.
I've killed my grandparents, my mom, and 8 co-eds for practice so I can kill my mom. Jesus. Top notch. All right.
Top notch. So
we're down to count of the week, correct?
Yeah, we are.
And my phone will die during this, so that's okay if we lose
fine.
Instagram because we're going to. My cunt of the week. I didn't have one until today. A man in quotes has been reviewing beefs lately and pushing the envelope. And I'm so many people review sandwiches, and I'm really busy with real life. I can't keep track of every single post, and I have a lot of help that helps me.
Sure.
The boys, the other mods and admins, so Matt West and Mark Mordaunt and Fitzies and Dan, but the whole fucking crew.
Yeah.
They deleted a review today of a man who said that he went to a local watering hole. I'm not going to name it because they were upset about the tag.
Mm-hmm.
The people that own that place are mad that they got mentioned because he said he drunk drove to Bill and Bob's.
Yep.
I had 9 PBRs and drove to Bill and Bob's. 9 PBRs that's drunk driving. That's as professionals, you and I, 9 PBRs is a joke to us, but it's still drunk driving.
It's kind of pussy driving, but whatever.
Yes, but still, it's drunk driving. You can't tell everyone at a place served you 9 drinks and then you walked off.
Right.
It was removed swiftly by the boys. I didn't see it. I was on a 40-foot ladder today, cursing my life. Then he proceeded to post a second review today, bragging, "This is my 4th beef in 30 hours. I'm getting the hang of this." And I'm looking at the review, and it's so well done, like someone who knows what they're doing.
Right.
Again, reviews are a pain in the ass.
Right.
And it strikes me as fake, the person. And it's a picture of an Athos beef. Athos and Peabody.
Allegedly.
And it looks like absolute dog shit.
It did look like dog shit.
And everyone's fucking pitchforks are coming out and they're ready to fucking burn Athos down. I'm like, okay, I don't like this at all, but I can't question the review. And I had no idea he was the same person claiming to get drunk and drive to Bill and Bob's. I didn't see the first one. I was busy.
And people did, and nobody I didn't pick up on it. Nobody fucking picked up on it.
I got a fishy vibe, and I'll tell you why. Joined Facebook 5 days ago. Knew all the lingo.
See, you dig down that rabbit hole that none of us do. We all see the picture and just immediately attack.
When I see a person posting what might be a suspect review, and Athens might not be what it was with One Beef Madness, it doesn't serve shoe leather.
True.
And then Archie Davis, who's probably the future MVP, Ryan, he went to Athens this afternoon and got a beautifully pink beef, 80-20
beef.
Yeah, and it's like, all right, this is crap. Then someone on Instagram, I'm not going to out
for a second. I love the fact that this is a fucking community where something like that happens and someone immediately responds with, "I'm going to go there and check
and make sure."
And when it's not what this fucking asshole is saying, I'm going to show you, this is what it looked like right fucking now.
The best part was he had done a second review previously that day, didn't post it because this Athens review was so important, he had to get it out there.
Right.
They were like, "Oh, my lunch beef? No, fuck that. I'm going to Athens right now. This is important."
Right.
So now you got Ryan Davis showing that Athens is serving a good-looking beef.
Yep.
And he's talking about time in bag and the vinegar and how long it's wrapped up, which are all important points because we know.
Sure.
You wrap a beef up.
It doesn't get that brown.
Exactly. This was 3 weeks in bag. So then someone randomly hits me up on Instagram. I shouldn't say random. An Instagram follower who I interact with. I'm not going to out them because people are psychos,
sure.
And I don't mind taking the shrapnel for these things. He did like a reverse image search on Google for the profile picture,
right?
And found multiple LinkedIn profiles using that picture.
Interesting,
including Dougie Clifford, which is the person that posted the review. He found Doug Clifford, Fernando Torres, and Sam Clark, all using the exact same picture for their LinkedIn profiles with different jobs at different companies in different areas. Whoever's doing this is a fucking psychopath, a real fucking lunatic. And I called them out using the pictures this person found for me on the Instagrams. Dougie Clifford erased his existence from the internet. He deleted his entire profile after being called out as a fucking liar. Now, you and I talked about this earlier.
Yeah, we did.
And this screams one person.
Only one.
Which is why we do not think it is this person, if you follow.
Yeah.
The location of the review of Bill and Bob's and the hat in his profile picture screamed, "I'm from Beverly." Screamed it. And we only know one person from Beverly capable of this bullshit. His name is Greg Bates.
Right.
Some people hate Greg Bates to a certain level that they would make up a fake story to become Greg Bates, to make local watering holes think Greg Bates is bad-mouthing them. Local beef shops think Greg Bates is bothering them and bad-mouthing them.
As much as I would love to say this was Greg Bates, I don't believe it's Greg Bates.
Would you call it a Bates and switch?
Oh, well done, sir. Well fucking done.
We are not going to speculate on who it is, but we know who it is. And we think that person's a piece of shit.
It's a horrible piece of shit.
So our cunt of the week is Doug Clifford, Fernando Torres, Sam Clark, and the person impersonating all of them.
Also weird that he went with Athos.
Athos is near something in his life.
No, I get that. But it's like,
I know.
If you want to hurt you, which let's be honest.
Everyone wants to hurt me.
That's what it's about.
Really
it's weird. It's weird that that's where they would go with that. But
it's hurting my integrity.
Integrity.
And also, if you're a wise person
and you're going integrity,
and you're going to go to a place. If you go to Londy's and start pulling this shit, the world's gonna be like, you are out of your fucking mind.
There is that too.
That Athos was once a god. They have fallen down a notch, but not to the fucking point this idiot's posting. So, and people don't review them as much.
Which
it's
makes it even more psychopathically calculating.
Yes.
It's
so
like he
thought
about, who is on this fucking spectrum and where can I actually make a dent where it's semi-believable, but also send the message.
Yeah, he got the message sent right back. You're a fucking loser and no one believes you. Kill yourself. Sorry, unalive yourself.
Unalive.
What was funny though is when I posted the pictures of all the profiles that someone dug up for me from LinkedIn with the image search.
The best is a guy going right to Athos and fucking grabbing a beef. Be like, full
Ryan,
of shit.
Ryan killed it, and then I put all the pictures of the Doug Clifford, Fernando Torres, and Sam Clark profiles from LinkedIn that someone found.
Right,
same exact picture. Also, the names. Doug Clifford, Fernando Torres, and Sam Clark are pseudo-famous people, athletes and actors. They're not like just random names.
Go on.
If you were to Google these names, you'd find someone of notoriety.
Really?
Every name.
Really?
Not like famous, but the Mike Wentz of the world.
Oh.
Known enough.
Why didn't you use Mike Wentz?
He didn't get that far.
What the fuck?
If you had one more short film, he might have used you.
There you go.
But like it's really calculated. I'm glad I have other psychopaths on my side who are like, I'm going to deep dive in this motherfucker. Because I saw it. I know this is fishy.
Right.
But I didn't have time to go fucking full crazy. It's really, it was a perfect crime until I called him out on every fake thing he did that I was told about. And then he jazzy-jabbed his deleting his entire profile, his profile picture, all the pictures from the post, like dirty, delete. Oh my God. It's almost like you're in like a safe house. It's not so safe anymore. And like, he's just deleting everything and just, it made me happy. He deleted his entire profile, his entire fake profile. Back to the drawing board.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to be more vigilant. Vigilant. Not
vigilant.
No, not village idiot. We have one of those. We have a village idiot. This is vigilant.
Vigilant.
Just if you just joined and you know too much, you're gone because you're fucking fake.
Yep.
It takes years to figure out the bullshit lingo we use. And this guy's 5 days in, and his profile is a picture of a certain local bar, a fake picture, and then it says, I joined Facebook for the groups.
For the groups.
The group thing.
You're into the group thing.
Into the group thing. That guy.
Fuck him.
That Doug Clifford, Fernando Torres, Sam Clark. The guy we know who it is the cunt of the week. And if you think you know who it is, you're probably wrong because me and Mike have locked in on this one.
Yeah, we got this one.
And I can tell you the reason he's in that neighborhood, I know. I'm well aware of why this person is in that part of Peabody. Oh. Even if he did go to Athens. Your boy is on top of everything. He's paying attention at all times. I have a memory like you have never seen. And I drove by something recently that I said, huh. And it's not far from Athens.
Huh.
I said, huh. And I will message you after this is over explaining my huh. It may involve dead grandparents.
Well, sir.
I'm going to steal a quote from someone I don't talk about. We don't know, but we do.
Fucking A, sir. Fucking A.
That's just over 2 hours. Killed it.
Thank you to our sponsors this week. Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, Jamie's Roast Beef also in Peabody, Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and C&S Pizza in Pepperell.
Pepperell. Don't forget,
Pepperell, motherfucker.
Don't forget Juchu.
And of course, Juchu. Thank you for sponsoring our ticker.
I'm gonna have them run a new ad for next week. We're gonna update the
Juchu ticker.
Juchu, motherfucker. We're here to get your dick hard with the kosher salt.
Andy, anything else?
Go fuck yourself and tell your mom I'll see her soon.
See you next Tuesday.